Hi, my name is Evie Fleming, the owner of Tree Evolution, which offers reflexology experiences and yoga. This is a follow-up video to my first one. This one is more for the teachers who are at home or these at-home moms who are doing schooling programs with their younger kids. I wanted to follow up on the video that I did to give a little more instruction in how to incorporate the poses that I'd offered in the first video. This is like a complement to that. So first of all, I want to say that the cards that I was using, they're a card deck that I got through my yoga training, which was one of two trainings that I did to get my 200-hour, which was through YogaFit, and they're just cards that have that are designed to work with kids and incorporating into the kids program. So the first one, I'm going to show you the card so you can see it. It does have a child on it, and it says mountain pose, and on the back, I'll hold and pause for a second so you can see it does give clear instruction on how to go into that pose. The second one was sunflower, and so here we have someone going into the sunflower pose, and then a clear instruction on the back of how to get into that pose. Next, we did a forward fold. And again, on the back, clear instruction on how to go into that pose. And then lastly, a tree pose and clear instruction on the back of how to go into that pose. Now, I own these cards myself, but the rights to them are through YogaFit. So if you want to order your own and get them sent to your house, you definitely can. But one of the things I wanted to do is to be able to show you the cards. What I would do in my sessions or environment when I was working with the kids is often, which you could take and do as well. You can make them into little cards, make them into little 3x5, let them write their own, or you create your own. I would put them on the floor and shuffle them and have them just randomly pick one. And then I would let each child instruct us through the pose, and they would be like a little mini teaching session, and we'd all go one by one until we had completed the cards. And it then gave us tiny little yoga sessions. Usually with kids, 30 to 45 minutes is about as much of an attention span as they can handle. So that's why in the video I only gave about 4 little short poses. It's just enough to keep them active and keep them interested in moving in it. I'm hoping that this part will help a little bit to give you a little bit more instruction with it. Also, I was thinking too that with the poses, they could be taken over into other things, like with the mountain pose. Then it could be discussions about, have you ever been to the mountains? What are the largest mountains in the world? With the sunflowers, you could very easily be like, well, what is your favorite flower? What are the flowers here in our state? With the forward fold, that one I was like, oh, how can you get creative about that? That could definitely lead into think about, well, what joints bend and how do we bend our fingers, and get into discussions about the body. And then lastly, the tree pose, what are your favorite trees and where are the forests here in the States or throughout the world? Just, it can move into all types of things. So I was just trying to be creative and think, wow, what else could I do if I was trying to move this into different areas. I do have a second video that I'm going to give, and then maybe after the second one, I'll do another one of these, and then give you some possible games and stuff that you could do with the poses to also then make the time together fun. So I hope you all are being safe and wishing you well. Again, this is Evie from Tree Evolution. Namaste.